What's up, Ospreys? I'm Ashlyn Glocky.
I'm Drew McDonald.
This is
Spoilercast.
Today we are reviewing
Last Christmas, not this Christmas, last Christmas.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year,
Last Christmas, I was really sick and almost died.
save me from tears.
I don't tell people because they get weird.
I'll give it to someone special.
But I don't think you'll get weird.
So before going into the movie, of course, we have an amazing cast for this film. We have Emilia Clarke, Henry Golding, Emma Thompson, all amazing actors and actresses, and they do such an effortless performance in this movie.
I did not know who Emilia Clarke was. I didn't know who the lead guy was. I didn't know who Emma Thompson was. But I did know this. It was a movie in the theaters.
Personally, I'm a huge Christmas movie fan. I love watching the Hallmark Channel.
It's a very rom-com-esque movie, very Hallmark-esque. I honestly, I don't pick those to begin with, but I like the movie a lot though. It's good for a Christmas spirit kind of vibe to it, I would say.
Also, the song is a banger, so I was really excited to see what they were going to do with that.
I knew that the soundtrack was going to be phenomenal. You have George Michael, not just him, and Wham!
Now, before we get ahead to the next bit, spoiler alert, we are going to be talking about everything in depth for this movie, so if you haven't seen the film yet, please click out.
So basically, we're in this modern day, I guess, London area. I'm not positive, the accent seemed pretty British. So Kat she works as an elf at this Yuletide shop.
Has a boss whose name is Santa. Now, she is an elf there, and she just kind of works there and is a receptionist and stuff. And one day she bumps into Tom, who is played by Henry Golding.
Tom is a very eccentric guy who's very positive, very happy, dances around, and he kind of wants her to look up a lot.
The two of them start getting along a lot more, and he helps bring out the positivity inside of her and changes her life for the better. But get ready for this big plot twist. So it turns out, we find out that Kat actually had a heart transplant later on in the movie. And whose heart was it? It was Tom's. So this entire time when Kat and Tom was hanging out, it was all just in her head because Tom was a part of her and her heart.
The cheesiness of this movie. Okay, so Last Christmas, the first lyrics are, "Last Christmas, I gave you my heart." In this film, the dude gives her his heart. I mean, come on, it's that cheesy.
It was a heartbreaking discovery, but it turns out that Tom is dead and he died in a car accident, and it was his heart that ended up saving Kat.
Towards the end, I would say, with the famous last scene at the homeless shelter where she sings "Last Christmas" with homeless shelter.
She starts singing "Last Christmas," and while she's singing it, all of her memories with Tom start appearing on the screen, and it just makes the moment even more heartwarming. And even after that, all of the cast and crew starts joining in and singing, and so we see all the homeless people from the shelter get up and start singing. Her parents are singing, and everyone is just having a wonderful time getting into the holiday spirit.
Ashley did mention the flashbacks of her and Tom like throughout the song. Cheesy as heck. Okay, that's like way out there, Hallmark-esque. Like, get out of here with that stuff. But what I did see though, in that concert, there was a guy clapping, singing the songs. That was Andrew Ridgeley. You know who he is? He was in Wham, George Michael's first group ever. So a little Easter egg there that I probably figured out by myself. No one else in the theater was kind of a pro at this kind of stuff.
Katharina was definitely my favorite character. I'm obsessed with Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones and a bunch of other films and projects that she's done. Emilia Clarke really brought a different aspect to this character. She played the character so effortlessly, and the character was extremely relatable.
I think that Emma Thompson was very funny. She's very kind of like old school from Yugoslavia. Just an awesome side character to have. She kind of cut all the cheesiness out of the scenes, which is perfect.
Out of 5 sales, I am definitely going to give this a 5 out of 5 rating. I think it is a great movie for this time of year, especially getting into Thanksgiving and then leading up to Christmas. It's all about coming together and giving back to the community no matter what you're going through, and it's just a really beautiful message to be spreading at this time of year.
It's a very mixed review, I would say. I say that the music tied the whole movie together. Will I see a Hallmark-esque film again? Probably not, folks, but with the soundtrack at least, I could endure it. And I would say it's a 3.5 out of 5 sales. It's definitely worth watching like every Christmas time of year kind of movie. But the cheesiness. It still kind of haunts me to this day.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of Spoilercasts. We really hope you did enjoy it. If there's another movie you guys want to see, please let us know in the comments below of this video.
Hope to do these more in Spoilercasts in the future, possibly Frozen 2, because right now I am pretty frozen right now on this green screen.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Spinnaker's working for you.